Israeli military forces have initiated the first phase of a new operation targeting Gaza City, signaling a dramatic escalation in the war that has stretched for nearly 22 months. On August 20th, Brigadier General Efi Defrin confirmed that Israeli troops are already positioned on the outskirts of Gaza City, marking the beginning of what the military describes as preliminary operations.
נעמיק את הפגיעה בתשתיות הטרור מעל ומתחת לקרקע וננתק את תלות האוכלוסייה בחמאס. אנחנו לא מחכים. התחלנו את הפעולות המקדימות והשלבים הראשוניים במתקפה על העיר עזה. וכבר עכשיו, כוחות צה"ל אוחזים בפאתי העיר עזה. צוותי הקרב החטיבתיים של חטיבת הנחל וחטיבה 7 בפיקוד אוגדה 99 פועלים קרקעית בשכונת זייתון בפאתי העיר עזה. ללחימה הזו יש כבר הישגים.
This development coincides with Israel's decision to mobilize tens of thousands of reservists. Defense Minister Israel Katz has approved the call-up of approximately 60,000 new reservists, while also extending the service of 20,000 who are already active in operations. According to senior military briefings, the majority of these reservists are expected to report for duty in September. This timeline creates a narrow window for mediators to attempt progress on ceasefire negotiations before the full weight of Israel's forces converges on Gaza City. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has ordered military timelines to be accelerated, signaling a decisive push to dismantle Hamas strongholds entrenched in Gaza City. While Hamas has signaled its acceptance of a 60-day ceasefire proposal backed by regional and international mediators, Israel has not yet formally agreed to those terms. The uncertainty surrounding diplomatic initiatives adds further tension to an already volatile situation. The human toll of the conflict is staggering. Since the war began following Hamas's October 7, 2023 attack, more than 62,000 Palestinians have been killed, according to Gaza health authorities. Many of the victims are women and children. Humanitarian organizations warn that the advance into Gaza City could displace hundreds of thousands more people, deepen famine conditions, and destroy what little infrastructure remains intact. With hospitals struggling to function and basic supplies dwindling, Gaza stands on the brink of a catastrophic humanitarian collapse. Meanwhile, fighting continues in other parts of the enclave. In the southern Gaza Strip near Khan Yunis, Israeli troops recently clashed with Hamas fighters emerging from tunnels. These engagements reportedly involved anti-tank missile strikes and left several Israeli soldiers wounded, a stark reminder of Hamas's enduring capacity for organized resistance despite months of relentless Israeli offensives. Strategically, the new operation, named Operation Gideon's Chariots II, represents Israel's latest attempt to dismantle Hamas's military infrastructure. The campaign focuses particularly on neutralizing the extensive underground tunnel networks that Hamas has relied upon for movement, weapon storage, and surprise attacks. Israeli forces are advancing through neighborhoods such as Zaytun and Jabalia, laying the groundwork for a full siege of Gaza City in the coming weeks.
כבר עכשיו, כוחות צה"ל אוחזים בפאתי העיר עזה. צוותי הקרב החטיבתיים של חטיבת הנחל וחטיבה 7 בפיקוד אוגדה 99 פועלים קרקעית בשכונת זייתון בפאתי העיר עזה. ללחימה הזו יש כבר הישגים. כוחותינו איתרו בימים האחרונים מנהרה תת-קרקעית בה אותרו אמצעי לחימה בתוך העיר.
International reaction has been swift and sharply critical. Leaders from Jordan, the United Kingdom, Germany, and the United Nations have all expressed grave concern, warning that a full-scale assault on Gaza City could trigger catastrophic humanitarian consequences. Global calls for restraint, renewed diplomacy, and an immediate ceasefire have intensified as the offensive unfolds. Inside Israel, domestic pressure is also mounting. Large-scale protests have erupted in cities like Tel Aviv, where citizens demand both an end to the war and the safe return of Israeli hostages still held in Gaza. Demonstrators accuse the government of prolonging the conflict without providing a clear vision for peace or security. Within the military establishment, officials privately warn of exhaustion and attrition as soldiers face repeated deployments and an increasingly drawn-out campaign. The current phase of operations underscores both the urgency and the risks of Israel's strategy. By committing to a massive troop mobilization, accelerating its timetable, and advancing deeper into Gaza City, Israel appears determined to secure a military victory. As of August 21st, the offensive has entered a critical stage. The expected full invasion of Gaza City may soon reshape the region's humanitarian and geopolitical landscape in ways that will reverberate far beyond the immediate conflict. For now, the only remaining possibility of preventing full-scale urban warfare lies in the fragile and uncertain diplomatic initiatives underway. Whether those efforts can succeed before reinforcements arrive and operations intensify will determine not just the fate of Gaza City, but the trajectory of the conflict itself.